You must remember this. The water insoluble vitamins are fat soluble. That means vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K are fat soluble but not water soluble.
Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is our second collaboration video which I am doing with my my brother. So he's also running a YouTube channel and its name is MCQs Sri Lanka, and some of you might have heard that also. So he's the one who's doing this. So I want you guys to subscribe that YouTube channel also. I hope you guys will enjoy this video. So good luck.
Hello everyone, my name is Ranut and welcome to our YouTube channel. So today I am going to present you the second part of the first lesson of grade 10 science, chemical basis of life. First of all, if you haven't watched the video number 1, please go and watch that before you watch this. So check this out. We discussed about organic compounds in the previous video. And in this video we will talk about inorganic compounds. There are 3 inorganic compounds mainly in the environment. They are water, minerals and vitamins. Okay, let's talk about water first. The highest proportion of the body mass of living organisms is composed of water, which is an inorganic compound. 2/3 of human body is made up of water. Water is an essential medium for the maintenance of living matter. Life originated in water. Water is the most abundant inorganic compound in the living beings. Without water, organisms can't survive. Okay, let's talk about properties of water. A good solvent provides a medium for biochemical reactions in the cells of organisms, the main constituent in the extracellular fluids of organisms, facilitates removal of excretory material, important to carry out respiration of animals live in water. Okay, let's talk about the second specific property, a coolant. Due to high specific heat capacity of heat needed to increase the temperature by the body temperature, does not fluctuate quickly with the changes in the environment. Let's talk about our third specific property, high cohesive and adhesive force. Cohesive means attraction between same molecules and adhesive means attraction between different molecules. Being the main constituent of blood, it helps to transport nutrients, vitamins and hormones to relevant locations, transporting water to upper parts of trees. Let's talk about the final specific property of water, differential expansion of freezing. Density of water is higher than the density of ice. When ice is formed, they came to top layers of water, keeping water as it is in the bottom. This provides living environment for aquatic organisms. Okay, let's talk about our second inorganic compound, minerals. Functions of minerals in human body and deficiency symptoms. Minerals are important as a nutrient constituent to main the life process of organisms. They are absorbed as trace or macroelements into the body. The elements needed in higher amounts are known as macroelements and the elements needed in small amounts are known as trace amount elements. Seven percent of the body weight is by minerals. 3/4 of the above amount is by calcium and phosphorus. 3/4 of 7% is by calcium and phosphorus. Other than the potassium, iron, magnesium, copper and iodine are also included. Other than calcium and phosphorus, potassium, iron, magnesium, copper and iodine are also included. When the elements are not in present amount, plants and animals show deficiency symptoms. The element is potassium. Functions: control the ionic balance of fluid in the cell, for the activity of heart and muscles, transmissions of nerve impulses. Nerve impulses means signals from brain. Okay, the deficiency symptoms are weakening of muscles and psychological disorder. Banana is an example for potassium containing food. Sodium activates enzymes constituent of digestives to maintain constant osmotic pressure in cells, transmission of nerve impulses. The deficiency symptoms are respiratory disorders, cramps, and cramps are involuntary contractions that occur in various muscles. Nausea. Nausea means stomach discomfort and the sensation wanting to vomit, and diarrhea. Loose, watery, and possible more frequent bowel movements. This disease is spread by feces contaminated water. Okay, the element is magnesium, constituent of bones and teeth, control nerves and activity in skeletal muscles, help in metabolic activities or functions. The deficiency symptoms are high heartbeat and nerve irritability. The element is calcium and the functions are growth of bones and teeth, blood clotting, proper function of nerves, milk production, absorption of vitamin B. And the deficiency symptoms are weakening of bones and teeth, growth disorders, and osteoporosis. The disease osteoporosis is bone disease that occurs when the body loses too much of bone. Small fish contain calcium very much. The element is phosphorus and the functions are growth of bones and teeth as a constituent of nucleic acid, for carbohydrate and fat metabolism, instant release of energy in muscles and nerves, and the not functions. Deficiency symptoms are weakening of bones and become fragile. Fragile means become lazy. Okay, let's talk about the element iron. And the functions are synthesis of hemoglobin, storage of oxygen in muscles as a constituent of enzymes, anemia, sleepiness, and this anemia diseases decrease the total amount of red blood cells, hypoactive nature, weakness in psychological development are some deficiency symptoms. Sleepiness, and this is anemia, loss of red blood cells. This is normal situation and this is anemia level of red blood cells. The element is iodine and the functions are synthesis of thyroxine hormone. And the deficiency symptoms are affects development of intelligence, lethargic attitude towards studies, limits body height. Lethargic attitude for studies. And these two. Functions of minerals in plants and deficiency symptoms. Previously we talked about for animals and this is for plants. The first element is nitrogen as a constituent of amino acid, proteins, nucleic acids and chlorophyll. Retardation of growth, chlorosis of mature leaves are some deficiency symptoms and these are some functions. And chlorosis means yellowing of leaf tissue due to lack of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll means green color. Let's talk about the second element, phosphorus. The functions are as a constituent of nucleic acid and ATP. ATP means adenosine triphosphate. And the deficiency symptoms are retarded growth of roots, red and purple patches on leaves. Red and purple patches on leaves. Let's talk about another element, potassium. And the functions are protein synthesis, opening and closing of stomata. Stomata is an organ present in leaves and that helpful for transpiration. And deficiency symptoms are chlorosis in leaves, yellow and brown patches in leaf. In this leaf you can see yellow and brown patches. See? Yellow and brown patches. Let's talk about the element iron. The functions are synthesis of chlorophyll, synthesis of respiratory enzymes. And deficiency symptoms are chlorosis of tender leaves. That means yellowing of tender leaves. Like this. Yellowing. Yellowing. Let's talk about another element, calcium. The functions are component of cell wall to maintain the structure and functions of plasma membrane for the activity of enzymes. And the deficiency symptoms are dying of tissues at the tips of the leaves. Let's talk about the element zinc. The functions are for the activity of most enzymes, synthesis of chlorophyll. And the deficiency symptoms are dead cells and tissues throughout the plant, extra thickness in leaves. A situation that extra thickness in leaves. Okay, the element is sulfur and the functions are as a constituent of amino acids and proteins. And the deficiency symptoms: chlorosis in veins and areas between veins. That means yellowing of veins and areas between veins. Chlorosis means yellowing, like this. The areas between, like near veins, between veins, yellowing areas between or near veins, like this. See. Okay, let's talk about our final inorganic compound, vitamins. They are organic compounds important in biochemical reaction. Vitamins can be classified into two groups according to the solubility in water, as water soluble and water insoluble. Vitamin B and C are water soluble and A, D, E and K are insoluble in water. But the water insoluble vitamins are fat soluble. You must remember this. The water insoluble vitamins are fat soluble. That means vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K are fat soluble but not water soluble. Uses and deficiency symptoms of vitamins. Vitamin A. Use: formation of visual pigment important in eye vision, to keep skin healthy and fair. Deficiency symptoms: night blindness, white or patches, dryness skin, and this is night blindness. And we can call this disease as opacity. That means a cloudiness nature in eye. This occur due to harmful ultraviolet rays. In Sinhala they called as Parajambula killer. Dryness in skin. And vitamin B. That is mistake and this is vitamin B. Use: formation of visual pigments in important to eye vision, to keep skin healthy and fair. And deficiency symptoms are night blindness, white or patches, dryness skin, blisters on knees and elbows. Blisters on knees. You. It's you, right? Okay, then vitamin B. Maintenance of nerves to maintain a healthy skin. Previously we talked about vitamin A actually. This is vitamin B. Formation of bone marrow, maturation of red blood cells, antibody production. And the deficiency symptoms are beriberi, anemia, dryness in skin, change in complexion, reduction in antibody production. This disease is beriberi, and that is a skin disease. And this is anemia. This is a normal hand and anemia affected hand. See the difference? Okay, then vitamin C. The functions are to keep skin healthy and to form enamel, to synthesize collagen fibers. And deficiency symptoms are weakening of gum, internal bleeding, delays recovery from diseases, scurvy. This is situation of internal bleeding. Okay, then vitamin D controls absorption of calcium and phosphorus, and the deficiency symptom is rickets. Rickets means deforming of bones, and that's a disease. This is a picture of the disease rickets. Okay, then let's talk about vitamin E. Growth of tissues and cells is the function of vitamin E, and the deficiency symptoms are premature births, increased rate of breaking down of red blood cells, weakness in cell division, weakness in reproduction. Okay, let's talk about our final vitamin, vitamin K. The function is to produce components needed for blood clotting, and the deficiency symptom is delays blood clotting. When you are wounded, the blood must clot to keloid. Like this, the internal structure is this, how clotting appears. Okay guys, thanks for watching and sorry for the delay. And if you like this video, put a like, and if you need something to clarify, put a comment. And so bye bye.